strike zone.
1-2 from Sundgren as Hodo pops up. Sheffield from shortstop, called off by Gibbons.
This is an interesting matchup with a sinking fastball, and Kennedy can really run and putting the ball on the ground like he just did to the right side.
2 outs. Smack stack to left center for a 2-out base hit. Melendez around first and will settle for a single. And this long. Arjuan, hard shot to Sheffield, bobbles, but has to force at second. Sundgren faces 4 on the top of the first.
Understand what it's like to see a pitcher and see what he has and put good swings on it, just to get an inning started possibly. And again,
that hits him. Last week in Huntsville. There's a shot to left field with a base hit for Dalton Sheffield. Texas State's first hit. Austin Todd in right field, plenty of room. And Duplantier out of trouble in the first. The Bobcats put 2 on, nobody comes home. Scoreless after 1 here at Bobcat Ballpark. Todd was in on one of them. There's a ground ball, Sheffield. Nothing much gets by that shortstop.
Games between these two teams and programs for a long time.
Hard shot, a fair ball down the line for Murphy Staley. That could be extra bases. Staley into second with a 1-out double. 5th for the senior out of California this season. Full count to Messenger. A strikeout for Sundgren, that's his first, and there's 2 down. And now it's Faltini. Runner takes off for third. Lewis's throw, not in time. Staley steals third. Here's a fly ball deep to left, and Faltini has done it again. Home run number 3 this season, and yet another 2-out run-producing hit for Texas.
I think he likes hitting in this ballpark. I mean, that looked like something elevated, and he get after it, hit that thing over the net. I mean, that's a good-looking swing right there.
Ground ball to third, hit by Mitchell Daly. 1 pitch, hit it out. Indy with 2 outs has put Texas on top 2-0. Dalen Pena, first pitch swinging and grounds out to Messenger.
Hits line drives and ground balls, and when he does hit fly balls, he understands that's not his game, and so he did. You see a base hit back up the middle by Peyton Lewis. I talked to him after game 1. They didn't play great defense. He knew what it does to you emotionally and physically, and as you see a ground ball to second base, and it's all 3 outs count.
For 1, first pitch swinging, fly ball to left, and that is off the wall. Hodo, aggressive approach that has a leadoff double.
Yeah, he sure did. I think he caught a fastball kind of middle in, was able to pull those hands in there and drive it.
Up the middle, Sheffield in position. 1 out, but a productive one moves Hodo over. Fly ball to right. Wethrich there, but more than deep enough to score Hodo. It's 3-0 Texas on top.
Well, if you're doing the same thing with Duplantier, and so there's very few secrets anymore in baseball because of TV.
Thompson long throw and makes it with a long year of broken hand. This 2 months.
Got him.
Deep to left field, and the Bobcats are on the board. Wethrich a home run, his second. It's 3-1, Texas on top.
That's exactly what Texas State needed. I was actually about to say they need this guy to get them going. And then sure enough, he catches a breaker and pulls it over into the left field net, which he's capable. That ball ran right down and set up great for his back.
Bring Texas. Here's a shot to right field, and that is over the head of Todd. Gonzalez will stop at first, pull on the brakes, and settle.
Hold the runner right there, make him, sit there a little bit longer, and then execute a strike. It gets tough sometimes. There's a shot to left field with a base hit.
Gonzalez will round third as Kennedy has issues in left field. Over to second base goes Faison. It's a one-run game, and there's still nobody out. Thompson blunt, and that'll load the bases. Second hit batter for Duplantier. The Longhorn bullpen is stirring. Cobb getting loose for the Longhorns. Pena, fly ball to left field. Kennedy is back. That is a grand slam
out of here.
to the freshman Dalen Pena.
Wow. And listen to this place right now. I mean, he just slid his hands in there and hit a towering fly ball to left field for a home run. And this place is going nuts.
A moment the freshman will never forget.
It'll get a coach's attention.
Gibbons strikes out for the second time in the second. With a fly ball to center. Hodo is back. The park will hold this one. As Ortega-Jones pops up. Ardron, the catcher, there for the third and final out. But the Bobcats put across 6.
Studying, which is always important too, and the winner has to wear the other school's colors on the next day, and so they're all having a lot of fun. It shows you the beauty of college baseball.
And now the training crew will come out and look at Todd.
You just hope it's nothing serious for that young man. He has had so many tough injuries, and golly.
And he has to come out.
Yeah, that's
tough break for Austin Todd.
Yep, great players. I mean, did a lot for both programs. Tough outs, great defenders. You see a ground ball back up the middle for a base hit, and hey, really can go ahead and let him bunt. Try to get him over in the scoring position. A great bunt too.
Lewis, tough play. Pena digs it out. One down. That's a shot to right field. Get a bloop in for a hit. Brings home a run. Faltini a 3 RBI night. It's a 2-run game.
The Sunday game, watch them against UCLA, what they've been able to do. And
up the middle, base hit for Daly. Looks back to the dugout, pumping his fist and maybe breaking out of a slump. Cuts the Skylar Valentine and Luke Shirley, those players. Dixon a strikeout right out of the bullpen. Hodo back to the Longhorn dugout. Up the middle, base hit. This will tie the game. Faltini around third. It's 6-6, brand new ball game here in the fourth.
I'll tell you what, it's a great piece of hitting right there by Kennedy. He went down. Curious to see if they try to get Kennedy out of there. On a steal, that ball's driven.
And it is gone. Ivan Melendez puts the Longhorns back on top.
Wow, he called a breaker, and I mean, he put some kind of charge into that ball.
And the ball is flying out of the yard today. Second home run for Texas. The Bobcats have 2 as well. 14 runs have scored, and we're not even into the bottom of the fourth inning.
I didn't expect.
And during that streak, OPS of over 1,700, and the hits continue. Arjuan to left, a 2-out single. And now the Longhorn. A ground ball, Thompson. Across the diamond and a long fourth inning. The Texas Longhorns gave up 6 in the third. They score 6 in the fourth. Ivan Melendez, a 3-run shot.
He comes again, and this is his position, his time to get back going again and get his team going.
Grounds to third. Messenger, 1 out on a inning, and now he's become one of the best pitchers on arguably the best staff of the country.
Yeah, he's a Friday night guy. I mean, he just. And he's like a painter out there. I mean, he's just paint the street, and both these programs have.
Sheffield grounds to a shortstop counterpart. Faltini to Melendez at a 1-2-3 for Duplantier.
Different positions. I mean, to me, fascinates me is you see him hit a ground ball to third, but it really fascinates me, Grant, that
Of the country, top to bottom.
you just see Cameron Bush just light up a fastball way on the outer half of the plate for me, or coach for me, and he's the right guy to take this thing to the next level, and it's exactly what you're seeing this year. They say.
Ground ball is short. Sheffield to second, and that'll end the fifth for Texas.
Looking uni.
First pitch swinging, Faison, skies to left. One pitch, one out for Duplantier here in the inning. 8 of their last 43 in Austin. Thompson, a one-out base hit up the middle. First hit tonight. It's a one-out single for Texas State.
Balls are, dropping in and out of his glove, but
Chopper towards Faltini, cut off by the third baseman Messenger. And the
doubles really, it sets up good because the ground ball line drive hitters you just saw right there.
rounding third base, Thompson to the plate. Throw is not in time.
I tell you, it sets up perfectly. It's fun to watch him. Catcher's interference.
Yep, you saw the glove flying off of Arjuan, and Lewis awarded first base. And now the tying run is at first. Go-ahead run comes up, and the Bobcats piece it together, two-out rally of their own.
Yeah, you're going to see kind of a late swing. Arjuan reaches out to catch that ball running away from him. His catcher's interference.
Up the middle. Great play at second base, made to the backhand by Daly. Saves a run from scoring and keeps the lead for Texas at 2. Strikes to Kennedy.
I might take it back after the Moreland remark.
And that is a called strike 3. Kennedy not happy.
Watch him, and he could have an okay at bat, kind of like this, but he would come back later in the game and get you somehow.
Wuthridge with 3 fielders. Conversion.
Him kind of come out of his legs a little bit.
Arjuan to center field. Ortega Jones is back and he's there.
I thought it was up in the zone. Doesn't matter, but I mean it matters. But to me, as something like that. But trying to get on any way you can.
So Staley. He won't. Fly ball to right. Campbell. A 1-2-3 inning for Staley out of the bullpen.
And again, we talked about he can go to the top of the triangle. I just saw him do it again. And he has the ability. If somebody gets hurt, you got a guy you can always put somewhere.
Another strikeout for Bush. Climbs the ladder. Staley
program. And
what an inning for Cam Bush. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts.
Good luck.
Hard shot to the shortstop off of Faltini's glove into center. And a single start.
He looks like it.
He does.
As good a shape as he is.
Top ball down, fly ball, right field, and that is in for a base hit. Faison will stop at third. Thompson is second with a double. And the Bobcats have 2 on with nobody out.
Wow, what a great at bat again.
Pena up the middle. Faltini from short. And an RBI ground down draws the Bobcats 1 run closer. It's kept this a Longhorn lead and not a tie game as Gibbons is hit by Staley, and the go-ahead run now at first base.
Field as well.
Lewis, what a stab there by Staley. Faltini to first on a 1-6-3 double play, and the lead stays intact.
Wow.
Longhorns flashing some leather.
Their barrels and get through them.
Faltini shoots one to right, but to Wuthridge for the first out.
Well, great pitch and a great at bat. You want to tip your hat both ways right there.
The 4th inning. Grounds to Sheffield. 2 outs.
I'll tell you, can hit a double, extra bait, but can also run and steal bags. And
Pops up. Pena is there. Cameron Bush. 3 scoreless. Friendswood, Texas in the game now. Ortega-Jones pops up. There is Daly for the first out.
Already to left field. Your margin of error in there is not very big.
Chopper to Faltini. 2 outs in the 8th inning on a good stretch by Melinda. A hard-earned walk by Gonzalez. And the tying run is off for Texas.
On something.
Fly ball, right field. Campbell has room and is there. And Nixon does his job.
Motions and his fastball and his breakers. Kenny just smashed the ball back up the middle for a leadoff base hit, but he kept references that they weren't high pitch count inning.
Runner goes, and will get there without a throw. On the appeal, Melendez again checked his swing. Insurance. A strikeout for Stivers, and there's 1 down.
To go.
1 ball, 1 strike. Arjuan flies to left. There is Gonzalez, and there's 2 outs.
Good looking swing right there.
Struck him out. Tristan Stivers, 2 punch outs in the 9th. The Bobcat Bats have a chance, down 1.
Count.
Pops him up. In the center.
Saw it at first.
Hodo coming in and calls off Daly to make the catch, and there's 1 down. A 4-pitch walk to Thompson. And the tying run is on first base now for Dalen Pena. 2 on, 1 out.
Brent, you don't see Nixon do this very often. And fastball this time.
Gibbons a ground ball. Faltini to third for the force. And there's 2 outs.
Oh my God. Look, and I don't know how this game's going to end. We're a hit away from Texas State winning it or tying it. Got a little bit of a shift on.
And the bases are loaded. 3rd walk of the inning for Nixon. And the tying run now at third base for the Bobcats. And here comes Ben McLean. And he does, and a swing and a miss strike. An incredible game comes to an end as the #1 team of the country survives. Texas 9, Texas State 8 in a thriller in San Marcos.
Boy, I can't believe just how great this